Okay, folks, welcome to the second episode of the WOAFM99 Get to Know Your Artist show. So this is something new that we've kicked off. It's basically where we talk about all the artists that are going to appear on our Sunday main WOAFM99 radio show and podcast. So these are the certified indie songs of the week and the breakthrough artists from around the world that we have curated, the WOA team and me have curated for our wonderful WOAFM99 listeners. So without further ado, let me introduce to you our certified indie songs of the week. So this week, we've got quite a few new acts that we have never played on WOAFM99 before. So last episode, we had quite a few sort of WOA artists, roster artists on the show, our Billboard and UK official charting acts from WOA that we played because it was the premiere. So episode 2, we're sort of trying to bring in new music and a lot of independent artists who are doing a lot of more, I wouldn't say commercial, but very modern sounding music, modern sounding songs, I should say. We're going to kick off with RhythmSpitter. Now, he's a producer, composer, all that stuff. And this song is called I Long to Be With You, But. Okay, that's the name of the single. I Long to Be With You, But. It reminds me, funny enough, it does remind me a lot of Snow Patrol, which is one of my favorite sort of singers. At least one of his songs is one of my favorites. But somehow it does remind me of Snow Patrol. It's got that independent sound. And even though it's got that sort of classic sound from the 90s or the early 2000s, it's still very modern sounding at the same time, So I guess a lot of people, especially some of my special fans, are going to actually love this song. I Long to Be With You, But. No, he's not the singer, by the way, RhythmSpitter. He brings in different singers and stuff like that. So let me know what you think about these brand new acts. I'm hoping if our listeners like them, we're going to get more songs from these guys on our show, okay? So after RhythmSpitter, we've got Bib The Digger. It's quite a unique name, okay? Bib The Digger. Now, she's from France, and her real artist name, I should say, is Alba. But this is sort of her what's the word you use? Her alter ego? That's her alter ego is called Bib The Digger. So it's a different style of songs she does as Bib The Digger. And I really, as soon as I heard this song, I really got, boom, I really liked it. Because it's got that 50s sort of old school sound at the same time, very modern. Like Lana Del Rey, that kind of new sound, which is old but new. It's quite weird. Let me know what you think about this song. I think you guys are going to love it. I quite like it. And so this is a song from her concept album, which is all this sort of 50s, 60s style, old school music, but at the same time, very modern sounding music, Bib The Digger. I've never heard of this artist before. I really like this act. The song is called Love Song. All right. So after Bib The Digger, we've got Eric Hagen. Now, on today's episode, he's one of my favorites, actually. The song is called Accuse Me. It's from the US. And one of the reasons... any artist that reminds me of Chris Stapleton becomes one of my new favorites, okay? Because I'm a massive Chris Stapleton fan. Now, as a musician and a producer, back when I was younger, I was a fan of so many different artists, right? But now I'm not a fan of a certain artist. I like a song, and then I move on to the next song, you know what I mean? But if there's only one artist I could choose at this stage of my life who I'd say, oh, I'm a massive fan, and I'd buy a ticket to go watch him, would be Chris Stapleton, because I met him in person at the Grammys, by the way. So Eric Hagen kind of reminds me of him, but not exactly him. He's got a bit of a style like that. So it's got that sort of a blues rock feel, alt country feel, that kind of sound. So it's very, very cool. Very cool sound. Accuse Me. Not Before You Accuse Me. It's just Accuse Me by Eric Hagen. After Eric Hagen, we've got Tim Collins Alone. Okay, that's the name of his stage name. It's Tim Collins Alone. So he's added Alone to his stage name, which is quite cool. And the song is called Reunion. Now, this song is sort of alt folk with a very 90s sort of feeling piano, Billy Joel sort of piano throughout the song. But at the same time, he somehow made it very modern sounding. I don't know how he's done that, which is quite interesting, to be fair. And I love the chorus, by the way. Once you hear the chorus, you get that modern feel coming in. And it's just beautiful. I really like, the new artists that we've brought in or we've sort of discovered. I really, really do like these acts, and I'm hoping you guys love them too. So Tim Collins Alone with Reunion. after Tim Collins alone, we've got Jay Grove featuring Ron Edelbrock, Dan Hellman, and Riley Broding. Quite a few acts on this one. Now, this is not a song which is very radio friendly, okay? It's very experimental. It's very I would say it's more in the demo stage of the song, but at the same time, he's a very prolific singer-songwriter. He makes a lot of music. And it's very experimental in terms of the fact that it's got folk mixed with electro rock, mixed with metal guitars. Now, no producer is going to take a risk and make a song with these elements all together. But as an independent artist, you can basically do whatever the hell you want to do, right? So I'm going to play this song. It's not very sort of commercial radio sounding, broadcast ready song, but that's what we do at WOAFM99. We mix in songs by independent acts who are really taking a chance, or who are really creative, So let's get this song on the show. It's called Meeting Ground. The song is called Meeting Ground. And I'd like to know what you think about the fact that when we mix very high production values of independent acts, guys like me who spend a lot of time, money, and who are competing with the majors. And then you have acts like, say, Jay Grove, who is pure independent, and he's doing stuff that makes him happy. He doesn't give a shit about anything else, So after Jay Grove, with all his friends who are on the song, quite a few acts on that song, actually, we've got Delta Circle. Now, this guy is one of the main reasons I completely sort of zoned in on this song, and I said, I have to put it on the show, is because of the guitar playing. It's very sort of 80s, 90s, hard rock guitar stuff on it, but at the same time, it's got a very blues rock sound to it as well. And the guitar playing is very good. I mean, I really love that guitar on the song. You don't hear a lot of these songs nowadays because modern music have sort of kept the guitar bands in the back, like the hair bands and stuff like that. And this song, I reckon it should get on air because it's got a beautiful song. They're very talented guys, and they're sticking to what they love, which is Van Halen and that kind of stuff, Bon Jovi and whatever. But the guitar playing is absolutely exceptional, amazing stuff. A great song as well. Delta Circle, Back and Better. That's the name of the song. Back and Better. But after Delta Circle, we've got two WOA artists on the show. These are our main acts. I love these guys. I mean, they've been with us for a long time, very successful. We've got Scott MacPherson with one of his singles. I believe it's Just Because, but he's got so many songs, so I just might switch it over and put a different song if I want to. But every song that Scott puts out is just beautiful. And he's a professional sound engineer in Nashville, Tennessee. So he's mixed songs for some of the biggest country acts in the world, And but he makes his own songs. He makes his own music, and it's just wonderful stuff. And Scott MacPherson, I believe it's Just Because. It could be another track. So let's see it's a surprise. So let's see what we get on the WOAFM99 Radio Show episode 2. By the way, Scott MacPherson has sent in a very special radio plug for all our WOAFM99 listeners. After Scott, last but not least, is Silent Stranger, my dear friend from Canada. Now, I play a lot of Silent Stranger because him and I, Silent Stranger and I are good friends, and he's got a brand new book coming out, which was, it was my mom and me, because my mom's a writer, and she sort of pushed him to write a book because he's a great writer, and he's got these great stories and these songs that he writes, So we said, why don't you write a book? And he actually did it, and this book is ready. It's about to get out with the publisher and audiobook, which I love audiobooks, so I'm very excited for him. But the reason I'm playing his song today, it's called Damsel in Distress, and it's a music video song that I actually directed this music video for him in Canada and the UK. And the music video is doing really well. His music videos are really sort of blowing up right now. In December, Guitar Beneath the Tree, his first music video that I directed and produced, hit #1 on the iTunes music video charts across all genres, literally. Think about it. All the major music videos and an independent artist is #1 on the iTunes charts with Guitar Beneath the Tree that I directed, by the way. I'm very proud. But Damsel in Distress is one of my favorite songs by Silent Stranger. And the video is also one of my favorite music videos that I personally have produced. I'm going to play the song, hoping that you can go to YouTube and check out the music video and let me know what you think. And we're doing a massive push for the music video to all the film festivals that we are part of. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Silent Stranger has a lot of success with this music video. And so that's the show for us today. Now, by the way, the Get to Know Your Artist episode, I just talk about each artist as in how I've sort of written down the notes. But on the show itself, the songs won't be in this order. It's going to be switched around, and I'll be hosting it in a different way. So stick around, and hope to see you on Sunday night, 8 p.m. PST, which is Los Angeles time, which is the furthest 8 p.m. I could get. So tune in at 8 p.m. and listen to this amazing show with absolutely amazing breakthrough artists. So if you want to listen to great music and expand your horizon with what great music is all about, listen to shows like the WOAFM99. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoy it. And by the way, Sunday before the radio show, I'll be going live. I go live, unplugged, whatever, for all my beautiful fans. So you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, at Oliver Sean. But the podcast is also on my YouTube channel, where this show is on right now. So please subscribe and like this video, and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get a notification when the next episode is out, when these brand new acts are out, and when the next WOAFM99 radio show is out, because you can listen to the podcast right here on YouTube. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oliver Sean signing out. Have a great day. Ciao.